We decided to take a break from our non-stop projects at the country house this past week and do a bit of exploring. I have to say we're pretty lucky to be in Florida because every now and then we get to see dolphins swimming around in the ocean. It was such a cool sight, and while we were at the farmhouse, we did spend a lot of time gardening and taking care of some upkeep there. After all that hard work, we wrapped up the week by chilling on the boat for Memorial Day. It was the perfect way to unwind. First things first, I need my morning cup of coffee. Mike is saying I'm turning into one of those selfie stick people who always has the camera going. But I kind of am. So I can show all you people all of this. These guys are looking a little better this morning. Gotta keep them super hydrated. Hopefully bring them back to life. There's a woodpecker up there. Looks like I am a little late to the party this morning. Sun came up and I missed its beautiful colors. It's interesting to see also that tree down at the end of the pasture, how that's filled in, because you can see the beautiful sunrises through that tree. And it has filled in quite beautifully. The story I was told by the old caretaker of this property was that they used to have mini horses here, which I can totally imagine because these exterior coverings out here are definitely small. Like your typical horse, I don't think would be able to fit under there. Like let's say a 15 hand to 16 hand horse, that would probably be too short. So I'm not sure if that structure is going to stay or not. Again, you know, I think this will be so much easier to upkeep when we actually live here full time. But I believe this was a chicken coop. And I would love to get that all nice with some chickens, or maybe that's where I'll keep the geese. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys this cool little structure, and I'm so glad that there's already water running, you know, plumbing that works to all of these things. That's a huge time and expense saver having it here already. I can't wait for the day that we have our own horses here, but here are the old names of, I guess, the mini horses that used to be here. So it was Toby, and over here, this one says Shadow. And the last one, I've always wondered, was it the name of a horse or did they have a donkey? Because, oh wait, there's one more. Anyway, I remember the first time I saw it, I thought it was pretty funny. In my, like, you know, second grade maturity humor. So was it a donkey or was it a pain in the butt horse? I guess I'll never know. Oh, cannot wait till one day we have all our horses out here grazing in the field. So if you remember last episode, I painted the kitchen. I have been creating a Pinterest board for kitchen decorating ideas, and I've been shopping for different farmhouse finishes for the kitchen. Another one of our DIY projects will be turning the cabinet and hood vent into a good-looking wood hood that, you know, Mike will be making, of course. And Mike was thinking he also wants to paint the cabinets, but because we plan on tearing them out sooner than later, I'm not sure I want to go through that effort. What do you guys think? Anyway, for now, I just want to do a mild update and get this place looking and feeling a little more current. While I was shopping, I came across an amazing website called Antique Farmhouse, and I thought I would share it with you all. They have such fun and well-priced items for the entire house. I, of course, am trying to stay focused on one room at a time, so I narrowed my search down to the kitchen and scrolled through all of the amazing items that they have for sale. I am one of those people who likes to add and add and add items to my shopping cart, even if I'm not 100% sure I will buy everything, and then narrow the items down before I check out. I keep doing this with other websites as well, but I'm trying to narrow it down. So keep a lookout for my future video of our kitchen update. I am planning like crazy to get this completed and checked off my list. This is me, your local neighborhood bird watcher, refilling the bird feeders. Make sure these birdies are happy. See, they've got some food. I don't have enough to fill them to the top, but I'm gonna fill them each halfway. But this is what I do every time. Make these little guys happy, keep them singing. So I know last video I mentioned these wheels. Of course, we're gonna have to clean these out again soon, but we were discussing it yesterday. We have a really cool project we're gonna do with these. First of all, we found out what these wheels are for. They were some sort of electrical type spools, electric lines used to be wrapped around those. But anyway, I'm sure they housed, all the electrical wire that was later on this property. But we're gonna eventually paint those brown and make them look like old wagon wheels and make a wood box. And we will make it look like an old cart. And every season we will put flowers in that cart. We figured right about here on the property and just make it a beautiful decorative wagon on the property for when you drive in and you see a beautiful cart in the country with some beautiful flowers in it. We broke away from our usual and went out to explore an amazing key that is a hop, skip, and a jump away from the country house. Living in Florida, water is usually a close drive away, thankfully. But we ate at this cool restaurant that sits on stilts over the water, and we had a show of porpoise, which are also known as dolphins, and a cute manatee with a baby. It kept poking its nose up out of the water. It was so cute. Such a great time. We are so excited we can frequent this area. All right, I changed. Did you check, you checked it for bugs, especially spiders? I don't believe you. Did you really? Why do you always look away like you're disgusted from the camera? Are you gonna talk?
Can you sit down?
No, I can't sit down till I'm 100% sure that there's no spiders. But I need you to hold this.
Give me another watermelon.
I don't know how to check the chair. This is what I do every time I go to sit down here. Oh, I see a cobweb thingy. I don't know if that's a spider baby sack or if that's a butterfly. I think it's safe. Thank you for protecting my drink. Mike is over at the creepy cabin and I'm filming him because I don't want to walk through this and what I'm wearing right now. He's just checking on it to make sure the AC isn't dripping water or broken or anything like that. And I refuse to go over there at this time of the evening prior to our bug guy getting over there and exterminating for bugs. So he is probably in there, hopefully with no bugs, but you never know. Oh, I just saw the light flash on, but you probably can't see it with the video. Anyway, he's just checking on it, making sure it's sound and nothing's awry in there. Look at what a beautiful evening this is. It's just beautiful. You know, we sit and imagine what life is going to be like when we live here full time. And I can just visualize, you know, friends and family out there playing football in the grass, maybe even some soccer, kicking the ball around, and just thoroughly enjoying this time that we get to have in this beautiful property. We're so blessed to live here. We're so blessed to be the stewards of this area, and I hope you all enjoy getting to join us with all of this. Looks like Mike is getting ready to emerge from the cabin. Hopefully everything's running smoothly in there and no surprises. Here he goes. Guess he's going to check, make sure there's no water dripping from the AC unit. See, he's got way bigger guts than I have because I'm terrified to walk over there right now because it's evening time-ish. And the spiders and all the things like to come out about now. I'm actually hoping some deer or some turkeys come out. We saw a big turkey and its 10 little cute babies earlier today. It was so cute. And wish I had my phone out to video it. But of course we were driving and it happened at the spur of the moment. But love to see some more things like that around the property here. Not sure what he's up to.
I can mow under that again, and I'll get to clear that other area, and then this whole thing will be all mowable. Like it is now, nice and clean.
It'll be mowable?
Mowable.
Is that a word?
Mowable.
Mowable. You want to say hello to all the people of
And the drain is the
YouTube?
the hose thing's not leaking anymore.
Yay! Look at that pretty sunset. It's another glorious morning. Mike was able to cut the grass last night before the sunset. Anyway, I'm doing my morning routine, walking out to the pasture to see if I can catch the sunrise. Of course, I've got my coffee. And I always check to see if I see deer or anything else. Maybe turkeys. I've seen some wild turkeys before. But anyway, let's see what I see. What do we have here? A beautiful sunrise? Or am I too late to the party? It's odd. This time of year, you can't really see through the trees for the sunrise. Unlike in the winter. Excuse me, in the fall. Remember the other day when we were trying to dig up this plant? Well, we did not have any success, and it's all overgrown, and my poor hydrangeas are like almost dead, and my poor my other plants are dead. See, I have great intentions when I buy plants, and unfortunately, oh my gosh, these poor little guys, I just watered them in hopes that they'll come back. I know hydrangeas tend to drink a lot of water and they'll come back, but you just never know. I want to take out this boxwood, this one, and all this, and then clean up this stuff. But we don't really have time when we're here right now to do that this trip, but we've been talking about what we're going to do with this walkway. And this is eventually going to come out, and we're going to have big stone, like flagstone looking things built here. They'll actually be concrete. I'll see if I can find a picture to post it, kind of to give you an idea. And we'll have like large stepping stones, like big circular stepping stones, not circular, but like natural looking stones, to go from the front here all the way around the house, and then a path leading over to the garage over that way. So we're really excited that we came up with that plan. And then we think we want, in addition to the hydrangeas over here, we think we're going to make this a big herb garden, and maybe have some roses back along the brick wall, with the herb garden in front of it. But you know, I guess we're learning the property a little bit more each time we come, and the longer we sit with it, we start coming up with the real plan. So I want to also mention, when we drove up, this was the first thing both of us noticed. It looks brand new. So glad Mike pressure washed it last week, and it looked really nice driving up. Things are starting to look nice and clean, but overall the property looks great. The grass is, you know, growing in nicely like it always does, in addition to all the nice weeds. But yeah, we're stoked to be back. We love it here. So I didn't get to planting these guys the other day, but I'm gonna tackle all these weeds and these bricks and attempt to get this under control, because I am just one of those people. I know that if we don't maintain this, it's going to just turn to a total chaotic mess. So, yep, that's what I'll be doing. And just like that, the weeds are gone. But I've got my work cut out for me still. Got to get all these boxwoods out of here. Mike just finished weed whacking. But oh my gosh, that was a lot of work. So I'm standing at that maple, remember, that we almost chopped down? And it's pretty covered in leaves. There are definitely some branches that have no leaves on them that probably, I don't know, just died and need to be cut back. But man, the tree has really filled in. Something smells absolutely beautiful, and I don't know what it is. Like there's jasmine or something. Oh, there is jasmine. See, all these little discoveries around the property are just so nice. Yeah, see, here's a jasmine bush. That's what I smell. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Ah, if there was smell-o-vision, you guys would all be intoxicated by it. It smells so beautiful. And look, more weeds. Surprise, surprise. We still have that big old log. We gotta cut that thing, but we're in no hurry. We've got time. That'll make some good firewood next winter. It's odd. I thought magnolia trees bloomed like for a long time. I thought their blooms would be open and sitting there for, gosh, a month. I mean, I've seen some where the blooms are just continuous, or they're open for a long time, and they're all gone. Here I am talking about my magnolia trees again, which I just am in love with. No blooms at all. I see some of those big pine cone looking buds from the other blooms, but I don't see any new ones. Wow. Checking out all the vines that I cut, but that are trying to grow back up in the tree. These things are wild, and they have big giant thorns. You see that? They're just growing straight up. Ah, the joys. The joys. I'm not complaining. I'm one of those people, I wish I could keep it consistently pruned and in great shape. But because we're not here all the time, it's not an easy task to complete. So we just wanted to take a little time to think about why we, as an awesome country, get to celebrate or remember this holiday here in America. The United States is known as the land of the free, and that's all because of the brave folks who gave everything so we could enjoy our freedoms. It feels like many people today, especially some of the younger generation, might not fully grasp the huge sacrifices made by our military, both in the past and now. People from all around the world have come here chasing the American dream, and it's been like that for nearly 250 years. Over all these years, we've fought hard to stay independent from oppression, avoiding heavy government oversight and taxes, all while striving for a life full of liberty and happiness. Personally, I could not be prouder to be an American. I'm incredibly grateful for the countless sacrifices made by men, women, children, and families who have given up so much to keep this country free and safe. Let's take a moment to appreciate all they've done and continue to do for us.